Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Coming live from the bedroom.
the
Um,
bedroom.
I'm Melinda, and she
I'm
is,
Kelsey.
and this is Collard Greens and
Greens and
Sushi Podcast.
sushi.
You guys, we're in March.
Yeah,
It's a whole new month. It's a
it is.
whole new month. Black History Month has come to a close, but as we all know, it don't stop with one month. Black History
No,
Month is every month. So I
forever.
implore you all to continue doing your research, continue to read your books, continue to uplift Black artists and creators and writers and teachers, all of that. And give some money to some Black folks. How about that? Do that. That's
Have
what
you
I.
seen the video of the guy that gets people to pay for his like drinks and stuff? Have you
Uh-uh.
seen that? Oh, it's this black guy. He's like a troublemaker. He's a fire starter, but I like him. He's funny. He went to some lady. I think they were in some sort of store. Maybe it was Alo, or is it called Alo or Lululemon or one of those places,
Okay.
and he was gonna buy something. He's like, the lady was like, "How are you gonna pay for it?" And he was like, "She's gonna pay for it for me." And it was this like white lady behind him, and he was like, "For Black History Month," and the lady was like, "Okay," and she did it. And there was another person who also did that too, like at a Starbucks or some coffee shop. Was like, "Can
Wow.
you?" I don't think they even said, "Can you?" I think they said they're gonna buy my drink for Black History Month, and the guy behind that lady was like, "Okay," and just did it. Yeah. So yeah, treat someone.
Well, consider y'all ready for my reparations, because I'll be doing that from now on. Reparations.
Even if
Reparations.
it's not reparations, it is Pisces season. It is our month,
It is.
so
Yep.
treat a
He gonna
Pisces. Treat a
buy it because it's
Pisces.
my birthday. They gonna buy
Yes,
it because it's my birthday. Ooh,
exactly.
I need to do that. I need to do that.
I accept
Yes,
gifts all
Kelsey,
month,
it is. It's
all year
still
long.
Pisces season. Me and Kelsey are both March Pisces. Best
Yes.
Pisces of them all. Really out of the whole zodiac sign, y'all.
True, true.
Be mad at your mama. It can't be helped. Facts are facts. So
You said facts are facts. Be mad at your
facts are
mama.
facts. We're the
I mean, that's
best.
true.
We're the
So
best.
with the
We're the
start
best.
of this season, though, you were telling me that you feel like Mercury is in retrograde.
Oh, girl,
Why?
it's not even just Mercury being. So, y'all, let me tell you, I have been out of it. Like, I've been having a lot of transportation issues, and like it's consistent. Messiah also has some issues, like with the bus recently a few times. Like it's just been stuff going on. Of course, the heaviness of the world is to be expected, and it is very heavy right now. Um, please, be good to yourself, because it is super heavy. But on top of everything that's going on in the world, in this country, you're dealing with retrograde. Retrograde is in Pisces. We also have a blood moon coming up like tomorrow.
Oh
We had a
wow. Okay.
planetary alignment that happened yesterday. It when I tell y'all, it's so much stuff going on, and it all, and on top of it, it's the fire horse. It's the year
Oh
of the
yeah, yeah, that's
fire
true.
horse. Like there's so much going on. It all it's speaking to say that it's supposed to be going as far as like transformation goes, but
Yeah.
anytime you're transforming, anytime you're evolving, it's not easy. It's not a, Harry Potter, Wingardium
Right.
Leviosa and poof, you're brand new. Evolution and evolving and growing is difficult. It's challenging. It is, it's not easy, but going on a bear hunt, you can't go over it, you
Oh
can't
yeah,
go
that's
under it.
true.
You got to go through it,
Natsukashi.
y'all.
I haven't heard that in so long. Natsukashi,
Yes.
that really is like a throwback there.
Yeah.
Going on a bear hunt. Oh
Going
my
on a
god.
bear hunt,
Yeah, I haven't
like
heard that in
that's something
forever.
I had to remind myself
Yeah.
when I would go through things, and I was having a therapy. So this was some years ago. I was having a therapy session, and my therapist was like, well, Melinda, I know it's hard, but you got to go through it. And I was like, yeah, like a bear hunt. And she was like a bear hunt. I'm like, the story, we're going on a bear hunt.
Is
We're
that
going
only like
on.
people who taught kids would know
Right.
that?
Would know
Okay.
it. Exactly. So
Okay.
that was always the analogy in my head. It's like, okay, well, came to the mud, we came to the mountain, we came to the lake,
Right.
I can't go over it, I can't go under it. Guess what? I
Gotta
literally
go
have
through it.
to go through it. So
Yeah.
that's always been in the back of my mind that in order to get to the other side, to get to where you want to go, to get to your goals, you gotta go through it. So
But I think that applies to so many things in life, like
mm,
relationship troubles, just school, things that you're dealing with at school and
mm.
issues in various aspects of your life. I think that you could use that analogy. But it's so funny because I feel like if I were to tell the bear hunt, I feel like right away I knew what you were talking about, but if I told it to someone else, they'd be like, "What?" You
Huh?
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get it. I
Right.
get it completely. Yeah, definitely. I mean, so when can we expect to have some normalcy? I mean,
I mean,
is there any hope? Are we,
is there any
am I the
hope,
only one
y'all?
losing? I'm losing
There's
hope.
there's always hope, I
Okay.
mean, that was the one thing left in Pandora's box. If you know Greek mythology, when she opened that
Yep.
box and all that
Yep.
bullshit came out, the one thing that was still there was what? Hope.
Was hope. Yeah, that is very
So there's
true.
always hope. But at least we know that retrograde will be over March the 20th. So we
Woo.
just gotta chug on through till then, y'all. So hopefully once retrograde is over, there'll be at least a little more lightness,
Yeah.
but it's definitely heavy right now, y'all. I'm in again, I'm coming live from the bedroom. From the
It's bedroom
bedroom.
here.
Y'all don't see no
Bedroom.
bookshelf behind me. I'm not
Mhm.
sitting up, ain't got the glasses on. I'm just like, mm,
We should have had a
mm.
drink or something with this,
Yeah.
like with this one. Maybe next time. I just
Next
did
time, girl.
no energy. We have allergies are just kicking our butt here in Japan. Allergy season started earlier and harder, and just the stuff that we have is not helping. So that, in addition to everything else, I think has really just hit this household, and everybody's kind of like, "Doo, doo, doo."
Right.
But like you said, have to go through it.
Gotta go
And
through
there
it.
are some positive things. There are some good things that have happened. You recently went to quite a few museums, right?
I did. So
Hmm.
yesterday, me and the kids did a little gallery hop. Um, I feel like LA is a great hub for art.
Everything. Yeah.
I think a lot of people think it's New York. You think certain
Mm.
parts of Europe, but LA really does have a great artist scene. No matter where
Yes.
you are in LA, whether you're close to like Lamar Park or South Central, or you're in the Valley, wherever. So me and the kids ended up hopping to three different galleries yesterday.
Right.
These are all in walking distance too. By the way,
Oh,
like
okay.
what I'm talking about, like literally when I say we hopped,
You
it
walked
was
from one to the
okay. We
other.
went from one. We walked down the street. We went to another one. We walked a few more blocks. Went to another one. That's literally what we did.
Okay.
Um, and it was great. I think that something that's really important to me as a parent
Hmm.
is teaching my kids about cultural currency.
Mm.
Like we talk about, generational wealth, and we talk about monetary things, which you should. I
Right.
definitely,
Right.
I'm not an expert, but I try to always be transparent with my kids.
Right.
And I try to teach them things that one, I didn't learn, but also trying to prepare them for practical things. But also it's very important to be culturally aware. I
Hmm.
think
Yeah.
that especially you see it with people who are uber wealthy. A lot of
Hmm.
those people who vacation in the French countryside, or they have homes in Mykonos and they have yachts, and a lot of those people have cultural currency. They
Mm.
know about art because guess what? They collect art and it's hanging in their house. So,
Yeah.
they go to the symphony, they go to the ballet and whatnot. So for me, it's very important to make sure that not just I'm cultured, but my kids are cultured. I want them to be cultured and I want them to be able to step into any room and be able to hold a conversation on a plethora of things. And a lot of people don't have that. And that's when you definitely see um the class system, with people who have money. Because you have folks who have young money. Um
Hmm.
and it's like they have it but they can't hold a conversation. Everything is super surface level. There's no depth to them. And folks who are the opposite, they see it right away.
Mm.
So that's a
But also,
big
I
thing
think
for me.
like art in itself tells history. It tells stories for so many, centuries and just different tribes, ethnicities, nations. There's stories that are passed down through art,
Mm,
which historically add value to, learning about those cultures or those people or what they were going through at the time. And so I think that's another reason that's really important to, study art, pursue art, follow art, learn about it. You don't have to be an artist and you don't have to love every single aspect of art, but or
right,
different art forms. But I do think it does give you some history, some stories, and it tells you like definitely what the people were experiencing at the time, what they were going through. Sometimes more realistic than the history books. What
right,
we see in art is really what the people were seeing firsthand, as opposed to the person who may have won the battle or was in charge at the time in the story they wanted to tell you.
right,
You think about it
right,
all the time, like Napoleon and how he was portrayed and whatnot, and then you find out the reality of it was slightly different, or vice versa. People tell stories like in the Mona Lisa. There's many questions that we have in
mm,
stories, but only the artists themselves really know. So I think there's that aspect of it too, which is why it's important to definitely immerse yourself in that sort of education.
mm.
So which was your favorite? Which was your favorite museum and why?
Honestly, because it was my first time going to all these different galleries, I
Okay.
honestly liked all of them for different reasons.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We did the David Kandesky, I believe, gallery. I First of all, I love the space. I love a very open space.
Hmm.
The artwork, of course, for these exhibits was more modern.
Okay.
Um, it was really super vibrant, and I like the people who actually worked there. The people who were there, like, greeting you, warm, friendly greetings, smiles, like, come in, like they were
Nice.
just so happy that people are coming to see this art. The actual artist was there for one of the pieces.
Oh, wow.
And that was a standout to actually see him, because literally it's like, if you saw him on the street, you like, this bum, and he's literally making art. But I think, going back to how you were talking about, it's teaching you history. It's also, I think, teaching you to think critically, because
Yeah,
that's the great thing about art. Art is subjective, and it's
very
all about
much.
your perspective, and it
Right.
helps you to critically think and form ideas for yourself.
Right. Right.
But that was great. The Pace Gallery was great. Again,
Okay.
beautiful outdoor space. Like, they had this beautiful, beautiful outdoor space, and there were flowers like on the vines, and I was like, oh my god, Bridgerton. But it was just the outdoor space. The gallery was great, the pieces were wonderful. And then, of course, we went to um the Periton Gallery, I believe that's what it
Okay.
was, where Takeshi Murakami's work was being
Okay.
shown. And of course, we gonna support Yui and Messiah's Japanese brethren. But I love the space because apparently it was an old theater, and they
Oh, okay.
turned
That's
this
unique.
old theater into a gallery. So it has the
Yeah,
original marquee on the outside,
that's
which
cool.
is really dope. So, like I said, I really enjoyed it. The kids had a good time. it's fun. Like, even if you were going by yourself, it's a great thing to do, and
It's a
it's
great thing
free.
to. Oh
You know,
yeah, free is the best. Free 99 for
it's
sure.
free. I'm just like, gee whiz. I was like, even though I'm like, I didn't want to do anything today, I am grateful that, um, to get out and to have these opportunities where I'm in the community and able to do things that, you know, not necessarily that I wouldn't do, but it's
Right.
just nice to know that there's always something to do. It's like you
The
can't ever
option.
say
Yeah,
you
I don't think
bored in
you'll ever
LA.
run out of stuff to do.
You can't ever say, if you say you bored, that means you don't leave the house.
Yeah.
Period. That
Yeah, I don't
means
think
you
you'll ever run
literally
out of
don't
stuff.
leave.
No,
You
I don't think
know.
that would happen. But that sounds like really three great experiences, and the fact that they were very close to each other, they were walkable, which is also
Yes.
another cool thing, you know.
Yes. It was dope.
So
It was
that's
dope. It was like,
interesting.
in a neighborhood we don't normally go to. That's another great thing about living, in a city. It's like there's always parts that, you're discovering. I feel the same way about Japan, specifically when it
Hmm.
comes to, I mean, really the whole country, but specifically when it comes to like Tokyo and when it comes to Yokohama and whatnot. It's
Yeah.
like I didn't realize how amazing Yokohama was. Like,
There's a
I
lot of
always felt like
places,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I always felt like it was the burbs. I'm like, it's the burbs, and But on that last trip that me and the kids took, and had me hanging out there, I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Yokohama.
Yokohama is the second largest city. We got some burbs for sure, but not the whole area of Yokohama is the burb. Not all of Yokohama is burbs, but yeah. There's a lot. I think that's the same. What's the station that you love on the Yamanote line? What's your
Otsuka,
station?
because I stay
Otsuka,
there all the time.
Otsuka.
Otsuka. Don't y'all be
For
coming
some
to
reason, I
Otsuka.
was
Don't be
saying
don't be
Osaki,
messing
and I
up
said
my
there is
stuff. Just because I
nothing.
stay there don't mean y'all need to stay there. Don't no. Take
So
y'all
I
asses
was
to Shibuya. Take y'all asses to freaking Shinjuku. Don't be coming. Don't be coming
Otsuka.
to my
I was trying to
neighborhood.
remember because I was telling someone else Osaki, and they were like, "Ugh, ain't nothing in Osaki except for our offices. Why would she want to stay in Osaki?" And then I was like, maybe it's not Osaki. And I was looking at it, I was like, I can't remember
It's
where.
Otsuka.
Otsuka, yeah. Even that's a neighborhood that you kind of discovered, and then you realize, like, this is
Yeah.
the place.
Literally, like, and that was on a whim. That was on
Yeah,
a random, I just wanted something that was going to be convenient as far as the train goes. I didn't want something that was going to be Shinjuku or Shibuya. I don't need the
right.
crowds. I'm not, I'm just not. I'm about to turn 45. I want to chill. Give me a little more quieter, give me a little chill vibe. And it's nice because it's literally right next to Ikebukuro. You can literally
Yeah,
walk to Ikebukuro. From me and
yeah.
the kids walk to Ikebukuro from Otsuka, but it's
Yeah,
nice
you can
because
definitely walk
yeah,
many parts of the Yamanote line. You can definitely walk because I've
walk right,
walked some of it. Yeah, but
right.
I couldn't remember, and I think we're just like laughing. They were like, I don't know why she would want to be in Osaki, and I was like, maybe that's not the town's name. Let me ask again. But Otsuka
It's
does have a lot actually, but I guess we
Otsuka's
shouldn't put
great.
that out there so people don't stay there.
Again, like I said, stay y'all exes in Shibuya.
Don't come to her
Go to
hood.
y'all tourist traps. Go do your damn Mario Kart. I'm not hating on it, but that's not my thing. Y'all wanna, pollute the air and look dumb in the pajamas, go right ahead. That's y'all stuff. I'm not doing it. Give me the little bachan, little bar. Give me
I
the
do feel
little
that way.
gyoza shop. Give me the little place and the coin laundry up the street. Like, I
Is
live
that
there
because
still.
Is that because of nostalgia, or is that because as you get older, your interests change? Like, what do you think it is? Because even though I'm living here, I would much rather prefer to be with the like Obachan and her snack, the
Yeah,
little coin laundry, the little local, little local shops. I don't
right.
need to be in Shibuya, Shinjuku. I don't need to be around all those
No.
people.
I think personally for me, my tolerance for crowds has gone down the older I've
Okay.
gotten.
Yeah.
I don't want to be bothered. I like convenience.
Right.
I'm at an age where if it's convenient, I'm gonna do it. And for
Right. But if
me
it's
it's
not,
like,
no.
okay, right, I can get everything that I need
Right
in this
here.
place. I don't have to deal with a bunch of people. I don't have to deal
So I
with,
think it is an age thing because let me tell
gotta
you,
be.
my parents loved Sears, and I don't think there's Sears around anymore.
I think it's
But
out
they
of business, yeah.
Right. They love Sears. And I always wondered why. My dad was like, I thought it was like a Mexican thing, but because you can get your tires at Sears, your cookware at Sears,
Yep,
your gym shoes at Sears,
yep,
your clothes at Sears, your
yep.
towels, everything. And I was just like, all y'all do is shop at Sears. So
Mm.
maybe it is like a thing as you get older. Cause I feel the same way. Like I prefer convenience. I don't want to go to 60 million places to do different things,
No,
but I will
no.
for certain stuff because I trust this. Like for the
Right,
doctor, for example, I'll go there because I trust that doctor as opposed to the one down the street from my house.
right.
But I'm the same way. I do not want to deal with all those people. That does not seem like a good time to me at all. So I'm right
No.
there with you. And Otska.
Oh, Scott, the way you talk about your parents and Sears, I feel like for our generation, it's Costco now. Like
Yes, it is
how people
everything.
used to shop. Because my grandmother, she had her Sears credit card. It was like
Yes.
Sears, J.C. Penney's maybe, but Sears
JC Penney.
definitely.
Definitely.
It was really like a one stop shop. But now I feel like that's Costco. You want to get your
Yes.
car,
Get your
all
tie.
tuned
Everything, it
up,
is
get your oil
true. You
change,
get
go
your
to Costco.
yes,
You want to get a
everything.
TV, go to Costco.
Go to
You want to do
Costco,
grocery
yeah.
shopping, go to Costco. You want to get the new track suit from
Go
Kirkland,
to
go to
Costco.
Costco.
And the only
Costco is
difference
the new
is that they
Sears.
have the competitor, which is Sam's Club. That's the only difference. So people either go to
Yeah,
one or the
I
other.
know. It's like, so when I was still living in Buffalo, we had Sam's Club, we had BJ's. I mean, there's BJ's, and I don't think Sam's Club is here in California. It might be though. But Costco is superior. Like,
Yeah, that's
having
true.
experienced
Both
both
sides.
Sam's Club and Costco, I would take Costco any day. I
Yeah,
also feel like because they treat their employees well, that's another
that's
thing.
true.
When
Yeah,
you
that's
treat
very
your
true.
employees well,
It shows.
that part. That
That is
part
true.
because
That comes around to like we were talking about this before at Trader Joe's, how they are always the workers are so happy and friendly. I've never walked into a Trader Joe's and someone been angry to be there. Like
right,
angry to be at their job. They're always like
right.
chatting like, "Oh, I bought this too. This is really good." Or, "Oh, I like your hair." Just they seem to be happy to be there. So I definitely think if you treat your employees well, like you
Treat
said
your
at
employees
Costco,
well.
they do. And
Yep.
that is everywhere. Like even Costco here in Japan. I would also even say like in Korea. I've been at Costco in Korea.
Really?
Um, yes, and it is a great place to buy like skincare if you have enough space to put all that in your luggage. One of my friends here told me that the smart thing to do is mail it back, which I didn't
I
think
was
of.
gonna say.
Yeah, but I couldn't really stock up on that much because where am I going to put it? My luggage is going to be over and whatnot.
Wow.
But yeah, you can use your card anywhere in the world, at any store in the world. Yeah, that's why people love Costco. I don't think Sam's Club, I don't know if Sam's Club's like that, no shade, but I know for a fact Costco, you can use it anywhere in the world. My
Oh
mom has
my
come here and used her card,
gosh.
and I can use mine in the States. I can use it in Korea, anywhere.
Did y'all know that? Oh my gosh, I'm new. Kelsey put me on the game, yo.
Yeah,
You can use your Costco anywhere, and there's a Costco
anywhere,
in the
any Costco.
world.
Yes, anyone in the world. So there you go.
Yeah. Oh, Kelsey, you done told me the wrong thing. It's like I know we're supposed to be coming into Japan, but now I kind of want to go to Korea so I can
Yeah,
fill the
no, I'm
suitcase.
serious. Even if you want to get something from here, like I usually go and get the stuff I need, but I definitely can't go on the weekends. It'd have to be after work one day on a weekday
Right.
because it's just crazy. It's
So
just people love
so
it.
okay. So you've been to both the U.S. and obviously Japan Costco. What is
Yeah.
the difference then?
I would say just maybe some of the products. I feel like for example, there's this iced tea, not iced tea, iced coffee that I wanted to get. They have it in the States.
Okay.
It's already prepared in the refrigerator section. So they have it
Okay.
there and it's supposedly really good. I think it was coffee bean and tea leaf. And I have been seeing like viral ones for it. So when I was at home the last time, we went and got it. When I came back to Japan, they didn't carry it. It's just
Mm.
because it's not something that their market that they're interested in. They had other iced coffees, just not that one.
Okay.
So there's just certain things I think that are slightly different. And in the food court in Japan, I believe the hot dog is pork, but in the state, I think it's beef.
Okay.
I don't know
So,
why,
but y'all
but
still,
yeah,
you can still buy clothes there. You can, okay.
everything, toys, everything.
Like
What you need?
liquor,
They still
wine.
got,
Cause let me tell
yeah, everything.
yo, y'all are sleeping if you not getting yourself the Costco wine selection.
It's crazy. And over here, they got
Okay.
Hibiki whiskey. They've got all that stuff that people look for
Okay.
in it. Um, they what are they? Rotisserie chicken sells out here too. Rotisserie chicken is one of the big sellers, I'm sure. There's a bunch of stuff. They got a eyeglass department, hearing aid,
Okay.
contacts, all the stuff that they have in the States.
They
I'm
have
trying to
there.
think if there's
Okay.
anything different. There's just a few things that they don't have, like just for this market, I think. So in the States we were talking about, like, you could get a good dip, like a crab dip or a spinach dip.
Yeah.
They don't really have that here because I don't think that's
Right.
a thing here, you
Right.
know.
Okay.
But they have
But
everything
you can buy
else.
the TVs. You can buy.
TV, furniture, bed. Now you can't buy a casket because where are you gonna put
So
it?
I haven't seen a casket over by me. I do
Okay.
remember when the super Walmarts had opened,
Uh-huh.
specifically like in Western New York, because my grandfather was like, "Oh, you can get anything at Walmart." He was like, "They even got caskets in there. You can get the casket." I was like,
But I think
"Daddy,
casket may
you
be
want
special
to?"
order. I think
I
it's
was
something
like,
you
you
probably,
really want
yeah.
a Walmart casket? He like,
No,
I'm not. I'm just saying, you can get it there. He was so y'all. He was so impressed
I
that
think that
that
that is a thing
Walmart
that you
had
get
caskets.
from their special order, like you'd order online. I
Okay,
can't imagine, even in the States, I don't think that they would sell that in the store because
right.
that would probably be like a little traumatic maybe for people to see.
Mm,
But I think you would order that on their website. So I just don't think you can order it on Costco website here
okay,
because there's really no place to bury people in Japan. Most people are cremated.
cremated. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was
So
gonna
I don't
say.
think they would sell that. But I mean, aside from that, you get everything else. Anything else you want from
I
there.
was
So
gonna
yeah,
say. I cannot. That's so funny. My
I think
grandfather
that
and
is
that damn
crazy.
that Walmart casket girl. Like, I mean,
Well,
like
I mean,
he was talking
you'll
about that damn casket for like 6 months. He was just so impressed. He
I mean,
was
it's
so
probably cost effective.
he was so impressed with that. And that's the thing. They actually had the caskets in the store
Nah,
when
see,
this
I would feel weird about that.
Walmart opened because it was brand new. It was like a new. This was when I wasn't the end of high school, so I had to be a
Yeah,
senior probably.
yeah.
Um, and they had took forever to build this thing, but it was humongous. And I remember going, I was like, damn, this is like a whole little city, because
Mm-hmm.
I had to drive way out to get
To go
there. Like,
there.
had to drive
Okay.
maybe well, I won't say way out, but it was a good like 30, 35 minutes to get, maybe 40 to get all the way out there.
Okay.
But I distinctly remember, like, and they were just basic. It was a base. It wasn't,
It was a
like,
pine
it
box.
wasn't, yeah, it wasn't the Cadillac it was just your basic, you know. But I was like, damn, I was like, they got caskets. I'm like, golly. I was like, goodbye, baby here, like, girl, sick
That's
that man talk.
crazy.
I love my grandfather. He just so country. He was just so
Oh,
impressed. He
by the
was so
casket.
impressed by
Well,
the
let me
damn
ask
casket.
you. I could see him kind of saying that too. Like, you get a casket.
Mm-hmm. Just so country. He just so country, y'all. So proud.
But definitely, I would say definitely check it out when you come.
Okay.
Everybody check out Costco if you can, and then mail it back if you can do stuff that way. A lot
Yeah.
of stuff is definitely cheaper, I feel like,
Okay.
there in larger quantities, especially if you're
Hmm.
looking for Japanese stuff,
Right. Right. Okay.
spices, seasonings, all that stuff is definitely going to be cheaper. Whiskey,
See, and that
alcohol.
that is when I probably would have to be like, look, yeah, let me ship it back. Let me
Yeah,
ship it
for sure.
back. That might be the most effective, you
And for
know.
me, I just didn't think like to go to a post office because I was in a different country where I was
Right.
like, in my mind, I was just like, oh, seems like a difficult process. But then I
Right.
had someone tell me it's not difficult at all. So,
It's not. It's not. I remember like shipping stuff. I think I did ship something the first time I brought Messiah Yui.
hmm
Because I want to say I ended up having to ship it from the airport.
yeah, you can definitely do that because they have a post office
Yeah.
there.
I want to say I ended up having to do that. So I do remember doing it, but it was pretty easy. So
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
yeah.
That's true. You could do it. Well, let me ask you, Marco Kazu. I know
Okay.
you have something you want to share. What brought you joy
Oh, what
recently?
brought me joy, y'all, even though it's like impending doom. My son was on the news, y'all. He was on
Yes.
LA. Oh Lord, what was it? LA something, good day, LA, something like that.
Yeah.
But he made the news, y'all. And it wasn't just him, it was the Winter Percussion band which he's in, but he got so much screen time, y'all. He was just playing
Yeah, he
that
was.
marimba. He was
It was
hopping
like a jam
around.
session.
It was playing a thing. And normally it's like I feel like Messiah is always in the back. I feel like he never gets like the
Uh,
photos. He never gets the shine, even though he's constantly playing like all these different instruments and he's
yeah, yeah,
playing
yeah,
like for
yeah.
every single they need him for every single band. But I feel like, regular time he doesn't get the
That much
recognition.
screen time.
And the
Yeah.
fact that, the news was like, oh, let's zoom in on this kid because he's got it. He's a star. I said, that's right, in your face. My son is a star.
It
So,
was pretty dope. I was really just to see him.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
pretty dope. So it kind of that definitely brought me joy as well to watch that. I
yeah.
was like, oh my God.
I know, I
It
know.
was
So it
really
was
nice.
exciting.
Yeah, it
It
really
was very
was.
exciting, and he's doing something he loves. My son loves music. He is a musician. That's what he does, and to actually see him
Facts.
doing what he loves and doing it well,
Yeah,
it's just a proud parent moment.
it
So,
is. That's very true. Very,
yay,
very true. Yay!
yay.
Well, hopefully you guys can all find something to bring you some joy in the next coming days, weeks. Things may seem really down, but in the grand scheme of things, it's little stuff like that that does bring us joy because it made me truly happy to see it when I saw
Yeah,
it. So, yeah, we really do hope that for everyone. Just, find some little joy wherever you
that's right,
can, for
y'all.
sure.
Keep your heads up. Keep your heads
Yes,
up.
for sure,
Remember,
for
you gotta go
sure.
through it. Gotta go through it.
Yes, the bear hunt. And if you don't know
Bear
it,
hunt.
you can YouTube it. But yeah, you gotta go through it
Gotta go
on the
through it.
bear hunt. Well, this has been collard greens and sushi, and until next time, we will see ya.
We'll see ya from the bed, y'all. Live from the bed.
For real, live from the bed with the pillows and everything.
Bye.
Bye.